Enemy Intel is brought to you by Rothman Orthopedics at Jefferson Health, the official orthopedics and healthcare partner of the Philadelphia Eagles.
This week, the Eagles face a Giants offense that has two of the most explosive positional players in the NFL in wide receiver Odell Beckham and running back and rookie Saquon Barkley. Now let's focus on Barkley. We know about Beckham, he's been in the league. Barkley is a rookie, and he's shown that explosiveness a number of times this year. And there was a great example of that against the Jaguars, and this is really Barkley at his absolute best. Now you're going to see him take the handoff, and you'll see the linebacker, Miles Jack, a very, very good athlete, by the way. He's going to fill the hole. This is a routine play, theoretically, for a linebacker. He's clean in the hole, right at the point of attack, about a yard from the line of scrimmage. He's lucky to lay a glove on Saquon Barkley here, as Barkley makes him miss with his tremendous lateral explosion and elusiveness. Barkley has that ability to then get to the perimeter, outflank the defense, and with speed, break away and score. That's exactly what he did. That's 68 yards. He can do that on any play. So that is absolutely something the Eagles must be prepared for and must defend. Now, the thing that makes Barkley more special as well is the fact that he's an outstanding receiver, and not just an outstanding receiver out of the backfield on angle routes or checkdowns. You can split him out wide, and that's something that the Giants have done a good amount of this season through 5 games, particularly out of empty sets where there's no back in the backfield. And here you see him split to the boundary as number 1 outside a slot. And what often happens is you get a linebacker on him, as is the case here against the Houston Texans. And the Giants will take that mismatch every single time. He beats Cunningham on a vertical release. The ball's caught. It's a 20-plus yard gain. And another example of what Barkley can do. So now, if you're the Eagles, there's 2 things you really have to do. You have to hold Barkley down. It can be done. Last week he had 15 rushes. 2 of them went for 50 yards. The other 13 went for -2, so he can be held down. But you also have to be aware of him as a receiver on the perimeter. That is absolutely critical in this matchup.
All right, Ike Reese, not only does Saquon Barkley run the ball, but he is second on the Giants in catching passes. What do the Eagles have to watch out for, especially when he gets in open space?
Well, that's the thing. You know, gang tackling is something the Eagles have been good at doing in the past, but for whatever reason this year, we've struggled with it through a couple of games. But when you get Saquon out in open space, you better get as many guys to the ball as possible. Take a look here a couple weeks ago against Tennessee. Deion Lewis hurt us several times catching the ball short, and we didn't do a great job coming up to rally and tackle. And watch him here on this play. You got him out here detached against Jordan Hicks. And it's a short pass. You're talking about 10 yards needed for the first down. But watch when Jordan breaks on the ball, does a poor job of keeping leverage on him, right? When you got him man-to-man, here's what you need to do. Trust your help on the inside here. Stay on his back shoulder where you can force him to your help. Jordan makes a mistake. He gets up on that upfield shoulder, and that allows Deion Lewis to come out the backside of this coverage. When you get a small, shifty guy like that, he's not going to go down. Then you have guys rallying to the ball, but not enough. You saw 3 missed tackles there on a 4-yard pass that turned into a 9-yard gain. Really makes setting up a short down and distance for Tennessee there. But again, they have the ability to do it. I love watching this play. Jalen Mills, for all the things that he gets criticized for, he doesn't get enough credit for being a guy who's willing to come up and be physical and make tackles on running backs in the open field. This is a great example here. A couple weeks ago against the Indianapolis Colts, you're going to get a swing pass out here to the running back, and watch how Jalen closes on the football and comes up and makes his tackle. And this is what they're going to have to do against Saquon, because the Giants love getting the ball out to Saquon. Eli doesn't have any problem dumping it off to him, and he's most dangerous in the open field. Doesn't usually go down with initial contact, so it's going to be imperative for the Eagles to get as many green helmets to the football as possible.